All right, but here we go, man. First match, first game of the day today. Right here on the Kia Cup. And we're going to be playing some DM5. Currently watching Adam out of the gate, as he's going to be taking an initial rocket launcher with a beautiful smack right in the face coming out of the teleporter. Looking for a quick RJF to take some damage at the 50 health over the bridge, looking for that last rocket. And there's going to be Adam with only 34 health left over, trying to get, you know, a second frag and the mega, but he's going to have that mega taken out right from under him. Always the danger in chasing for damage, chasing for a frag right in the beginning of the match before any armor, before any health comes up. And now he's at a bit of a disadvantage coming into this next fight. He's really laying low with his advantage on the top of the map, and he's looking to avoid while still stabbing out with an EB blast and doing some damage before getting away. You know, giving FrHunter something to worry about other than getting on top of him. But, oh, man, that was good damage. But unfortunately, he's going to be hunting his own damn frag there. Man, Adam just smacking him right in the face with that rocket and following up with a beautiful rail right off the spawn as well, back onto the jump head. Yeah, that's going to be a very quick and easy frag there. But still, I mean, he's not really holding on to a fantastic stack here at any time. So as soon as FrHunter is able to get away with a little bit of armor with a little bit of mega, this should turn around pretty quickly, unless Adam decides to, you know, start to solidify his defenses a little bit, grab this YA, grab this next mega in 2 seconds. But that's going to mean leaving up that red here and giving that over to FrHunter. So this is, again, an opportunity for FrHunter to kind of slow things down. In the first minute and a half, things are a little bit too crazy, a little bit too much for him, and it's obviously not working out that way. But man, coming in for that mega steal, going right from the red to the mega, doing the damage. I'm not sure why Adam decided to not grab that as early as he could have. I mean, he knew that FrHunter was going to be back in the red. He knew that he would have had a bit of time before FrHunter could make his way back to the mega. But be that as it may, it's one frag up for FrHunter, bringing him back up to 0. But then once again, it's going to be Adam sort of taking the pole position there. And now this time around, Adam getting away with plenty of armor, plenty of mega, and man, FrHunter, as soon as Adam gets within a certain distance of him, it seems like he's having a bit of trouble in, you know, recreating that distance, getting away, and maintaining control of the fight. But man, Adam's rockets are just on target so far. Even though FrHunter, he's stepping out with a lot of EB, he's taking off a lot of the stack from Adam. Adam's being incredibly aggressive, and Adam is having to pay for it with a lot of damage coming his way every single fight. But the fights themselves really aren't going FrHunter's way. So we have Mega coming back up, and this time Adam's not really willing to risk another steal there. Nice rockets there. Uh-oh, Adam. Oh, calling a timeout. Not sure what's going on there. What's he on about? Huh. Not sure what that was all about, but all right.
3, 2, 1.
All right, but here we go. We've got Adam down at the red armor, getting control of just about everything now. That's going to leave very little for FrHunter to work with, and that's not keeping FrHunter from going on the offensive. But unfortunately for him, he didn't get all that much damage off that time, just because Adam is hitting just about everything he throws at him. But once again, some pretty decent rocket damage coming out of FrHunter, but really, he needs to put the brakes on the game and start to, you know, trade more items with Adam. I mean, if Adam can get away with both red and mega when these fights are happening, and red is just taken uncontested because FrHunter is still, you know, searching for a rocket launcher, looking for an EV, that's not doing him any real good. You know, off of the spawn, he can take away this rocket launcher here, get Adam down to 43 health, but man, a spawn there once again. I mean, yeah, the rocket's not even going to be up, and he's going to take an EV right to the face right off of the spawn, and man, he is just walking into every single shot. Ah, so nasty. But once again, it's Adam still taking a lot of damage here, but now he's got a nice, comfortable 13 frag lead as we're 4 minutes in, and man, it's such a huge lead to have this early in the game. FrHunter caught with his pants down a little bit, and that last rocket, yeah, you knew it was going to happen. There it is, 14-0 now. But man, DM5 is, well, it has turned into a very highly tuned map over the years. It's gone from a map where you're pretty much lapping it to a map where you really have to pick and choose your item fights. But unfortunately, FrHunter is dying at the exact right time that allows Adam to go pick up Mega, go pick up Red without really having to worry about him. He's like, all right, you just respawn. You've got to worry about weapons. You've got to worry about getting a green or a yellow or something. And, you know, I could just take control of everything else. But once again, FrHunter getting a little too excited with his own rocket launcher and blowing himself up. So make it 15-0 Adam's favor. We have Mega stolen off of the spawn as Adam is finally pulled down, and once again FrHunter has brought himself back up to 0, but this is really going to turn into a shift of momentum. It's going to be an LG on LG fight, and really that's not the fight that FrHunter needs right now. Like, he just picked up a frag, he needs to be on the recovery, he needs to be taking some items, and any fights that he gets into, he needs to make sure it's a little bit longer range, he has some more spam opportunities. And of course, if they kill each other, that's cool too. But being able to do that long-range spam without committing yourself too much while you're still getting control of the items, you know, if they want to have a close-range fight, they have to come to you on the Red or on the Mega. But for, like, that first, like, 20 seconds, like, you have better things to worry about than getting into a fight with your opponent. But be that as it may, 4 minutes, 21 seconds left on the clock, and Adam's still looking at a very cool 19 frag lead. It's going to be FrHunter just going, all right, let's get right on to the next map. So we should have that here very soon, dude. Stay tuned. Has some less extreme packet issues this time around. He's got the ping advantage this time around, but really it came down to packet loss last time, I believe. Oh man, 16? Don't get to see this map as often as I would like to. But it's going to be Adam spawning into the hallway. Oh, silly. LG from the hallway. It's not going to win you a whole lot of friends, especially when your opponent can throw rockets in there. But, man, yeah, that's the danger. And one of my favorite things about Warsaw is that the items take 15 seconds to spawn. And timeout. So that gives me time to talk about it a little bit. Oh, just time limit. What? Okay. Wasn't it already 10? That's what the clock says. Okay. All right. But one of the amazing things about Warsaw, and this is a subtle change, and I know when we're talking about Quake clones, like, all the changes are relatively subtle, but this one actually has a really positive effect on the duel metagame, where, you know, the major items take 15 seconds to spawn up, which means that getting into a fight, you know, in the first 15 seconds is incredibly risky. Like, sure, you could do it, but you might not win out that item because your opponent will spawn and he'll have 100 health and you probably won't, and it really could mix things up, you know, to a high degree of variability, which I fucking love. So 3 on 2 here. Things a little bit more even so far, as opposed to DM5. But Adam right now down at 21 health, looking for the recovery corner, which is a nice place to be. It gives you a little bit of health, a little bit of armor, gives you easy access to that 50, and also easy access to either the Mega or the Red. Even though it takes a bit of a hop to get back up on that Mega, and it's not going to be Adam getting the takeaway. He's going to be taken down by the LG over on FrHunter's side. Let's go ahead and take a look at him rocking, almost 100, 200. But down below here, it's going to be Rocket on LG, and he's actually taking a lot of damage without really getting a whole lot dealt out. Man, that stack just went away. Holy crap. FrHunter now on the respawn, looking for a very quick move from the top of the map to some sort of recovery. Some amount of stack. But his plasma's not quite on target. He's still looking for a lot of spam, but man, he's just opening himself up to a lot of duck hunt antics from the rocket launcher. But he's able to take YA right off of the spawn, as well as a yellow, as well as a rocket launcher. But that'll be Red in the hands of Adam. Leave FrHunter without a whole lot of armor left over. I mean, still 10 seconds before this Mega comes up, but he's got to do some damage before that Mega. Duck, you know. Alright, so with that green armor pickup, he's going to know exactly where he's coming from. Like, he can throw out a little bit of spam, but he's got nothing else to work with. He didn't have an EV coming into that fight, so he couldn't just stab and leave. He had to kind of commit himself to a rocket before he could get out of there. So now he's just, you know, sneaking around a little bit, picking up some greens where he can. But he's honestly a little bit limited on options, but now he's finally sort of routing out and making sure that, okay, yeah, I got every weapon I need now. Wyatt will be up, and he's looking for the damage, but that'll be his last rocket. It won't be doing much, but he didn't take any damage, which is nice. But 7 seconds before, Red Armor's a little bit too early to be showing up for this fight. But he's making a quick detour for some more rockets. May lose out on the timing for it, but he's trying to get some damage. Now, I like his ideas here a lot better. Ooh. Man, there's the switch-up that we needed. Amazing shot. Down to 22 health, but this will earn him a whole lot of cred. Now only one frag down. He needs one more rocket pop. There it is. That'll tie it back up. 5 on 5 here. Just about 3 minutes into the map. Yellow Armor's going to be back up, and he's going to be baiting it instead of going for it, but he needs to be careful, because as this Mega comes up, he's still a little bit soft, still a little bit weak. But he's going to be able to take away the Mega anyway. Coming in on the red is going to be a trade, but he's got the initial rocket. Unfortunate for him, it's traded, but man, that rail shot coming up the jump pad, absolutely amazing. He's still railable himself here. But he's done enough damage to keep Adam off his back for a little bit of time, even though it's going to be a long time before that Mega comes back up. And Adam's going to know it. We may be looking at him trying to press his advantage here right now. Going back up to the top of the map, FrHunter buying himself a little bit of space, but costing himself a lot of time, and more to the point, costing himself that Mega health. So Red will be back up, and FrHunter really needs to commit to it here. It's going to be LG on LG. I don't like the numbers. Even if his accuracy is on top, his EB is not. And that'll give Adam, once again, the frag advantage. But there's the EB shot that he needed earlier. A little bit too little too late, but it'll give him a little bit of time to focus on trying to get some armor. But know that Yellow Armor getting stolen right out from under him. Fortunately, he can take away the rocket launcher, do some damage, but Adam will still get the frag. 2 frags up now. He's got plenty of stack left over in order to take away Mega or Red, but ooh, with this fight, it might just be both. I didn't hear FrHunter spawn on the right side of the map to take away that Mega, so yeah, Adam's going to have a full stack now. So Adam's looking a little bit more willing to camp things out for a moment. Now he's just taking everything. That's only going to leave green armors for FrHunter. And he's going to be an easy mark this time around. But that'll be a red armor pop-up here. But Adam smacking him in the face with that rail will make sure that FrHunter stays the hell away from that red. This is really dangerous for FrHunter. He can't afford to let Adam take away too many of these items completely for free. What really got him a lot of opportunities and allowed him to tie this back up about a minute ago was his ability to come in, post item, and just do a ton of damage without really committing to the fight. He's really depending on these rail shots here. He's finally got the one in. Make that 2. One more would do it. Adam's going to be weak here. But he's got to make his way back over to red. And maybe the fastest way to get over to red is to respawn, but no. Adam's already over there, and he's got the grab and the frag. It's now 5 frags up. This thing has gone from a tie game to a 2-to-1 advantage very, very quickly. But Mega will be back up, and for the first time in a long time, FrHunter gets the item trade, and my god, that was actually a lot of damage with FrHunter just taking nothing. He seems to think that this is a good time to push in his advantage and try to get a frag in. But still, he's got to win out the fight for this red armor. I mean, we just had the pick up by Adam. Potentially still vulnerable here, but Fragstealer just not on target. And he wasn't at Mega, he wasn't at Yellow Armor, so Adams is kind of wondering, holy crap, what were you doing this whole time? So there's still a big frag and stack advantage for Adam. See what FrHunter is working with here. Hey, he's got green armor. That's cute. That's nice. If he could get some decent hits here, he might be able to pull something together. But man, that rocket's going to be nasty. He needs the last DB shot. He's really dependent on this last fadeaway rail. But if it doesn't connect, he's in a whole lot of trouble. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. Mega's going to be back up. Red armor just taken away, so it's going to be an item trade once again here. FrHunter finally getting his hands on a yellow armor. One of the first he's gotten in this map. But man, so far so good. Took no damage in that fight. And it was only 4 frags down. So completely doable here. See what he puts together. So back up top map. He's actually kind of leaving that red armor behind, but now he heard it. Now he should have timing. And now he should be able to do a little bit of damage here as Adam maybe comes back up top map. Now he's going to be taking a longer route. So FrHunter is really looking for Adam to come to him right now without any real clue of which direction he's coming from. Oh, but we hear the shards up top. It's going to be FrHunter ready for the fight on the balcony. He's getting bounced around quite a bit himself. But man, where's ZB? But doesn't need it apparently. He's able to finish off with Plasma Gun. But once again, that'll be a red armor going to Adam right off of the spawn. Unfortunately for FrHunter, he doesn't have a whole lot to recover on. He's going to be taken down there once again. Oof. Nice CB shots, but too little too late at this point. At least in terms of that fight, he's still got plenty of time to actually take the map back. Now he's finally able to get his mitts on a red armor. But this isn't exactly aggression time. This is, yeah, bolster up more armor, get some weapons. He's only got 5 rockets on his hands at the moment. But this is going to be enough. He seems to think so. He's going in for the damage. And, ooh, FrHunter not quite hitting the jump pad. at least things open for FrHunter to kind of enjoy himself here. But man, it's going to be 13 seconds waiting there after he got the last red, leaving it up now in favor of an item that won't be coming up for another 10 seconds. So now he's just costing himself a lot of opportunity, making this next fight very difficult. Now he's out of rockets, out of options, and out of health. It'll be 7-13 now. Things are starting to get a little bit tight for FrHunter. He's had plenty of time, but now it's starting to get a little bit worrisome. But nice movement out of him. Unfortunately, there's just no weapons. He's got Gunblade still after doing 2 laps around the map. He's got nothing. All right, but he can still steal away red. That's all right. Hey, LG, there you go. But at this range, you know, he doesn't really want to fend off against that plasma and rail. This is better. Just no weapons. But final minute, 7 frags between them. It looks like FrHunter, while doing a much more valiant effort here on 16 than he did on WDM5, it's going to be a 2-0 going over to Adam for the first round here today on the Kia Duel Cup. Man, I love this map. This map is really, really good at having you have to be constantly aware of what you are and are not in control of. And that's the really great thing about Warsaw map design. I mean, depending on the size, depending on the layout, it can be a, you know, lap the map, take control of everything sort of thing. Or it could be a, oh shit, I can't possibly control everything at once. I need to really pick and choose my battles. And 16 is really that perfect size for that sort of encounter. So closing seconds here. FrHunter is keeping his spirits up for the next round, but that'll be in the lower bracket as we move ahead here in the uppers. But here we go, guys. GG's as we move into the next round. So stay tuned. I'm going to take a bit of a liquidation break.